Question 1. When approaching a road marked with a two-way left turn sign, how should you prepare for a left turn when traffic from the opposite direction is also turning left? A. Speed through before the opposite traffic moves. B. Wait for all traffic to clear before proceeding. C. Position your vehicle in the designated center lane, yield to oncoming traffic or pedestrians, then turn when safe. Answer. C. Position your vehicle in the designated center lane, yield to oncoming traffic or pedestrians, then turn when safe. The two-way left turn sign indicates a lane where vehicles from both directions can turn left. It is important to use this lane correctly, yield to oncoming traffic or pedestrians, and only turn when it is safe to do so. Question 2. What actions should you take upon seeing a slow-moving vehicle sign on a vehicle ahead on a rural road? A. Overtake immediately, regardless of oncoming traffic. B. Maintain a safe following distance and only overtake when it's safe and legal. C. Flash your lights to signal the vehicle to speed up. Answer. B. Maintain a safe following distance and only overtake when it's safe and legal. A slow-moving vehicle sign indicates that the vehicle cannot travel at the speed limit. It's important to be patient, maintain a safe distance, and only overtake when it's safe and legal to do so. Question 3. How does a divided highway sign affect your driving strategy, especially when planning to make turns across traffic? A. Ignore the sign as it has no real impact on driving decisions. B. Understand that the highway is divided and turns across traffic may require using an overpass or underpass. C. Increase speed to cross the divided sections more quickly. Answer. B. Understand that the highway is divided and turns across traffic may require using an overpass or underpass. The divided highway sign indicates the road is split by a physical barrier, and drivers may need to adjust their route to make certain turns safely. Question 4. Upon encountering a ramp closed schedule sign, what alternative actions should you plan for your route? A. Ignore the sign and proceed as usual. B. Plan an alternate route in advance or follow detour signs. C. Wait at the ramp closure until it reopens. Answer. B. Plan an alternate route in advance or follow detour signs. When you see a ramp closed schedule sign, it's important to plan ahead and consider alternative routes or follow any detour signs provided to avoid delays. Question 5. When driving in an area with varying speed limit signs, what strategies should you employ to ensure compliance with the changing limits? A. Consistently drive below the speed limit to avoid any issues. B. Adjust your speed to match the posted speed limits as they change. C. Maintain a constant speed regardless of the posted limits. Answer. B. Adjust your speed to match the posted speed limits as they change. It's important to be attentive and adjust your speed accordingly to comply with the varying speed limits and ensure safety on the road. Question 6. On roads marked with a no-shoulder sign, how should you adjust your emergency stopping plans? A. Plan to stop in the travel lane if necessary. B. Use the median for emergencies. C. Identify safe areas to pull over in case of emergency, such as exit ramps or wider sections of the road. Answer. C. Identify safe areas to pull over in case of emergency, such as exit ramps or wider sections of the road. A no-shoulder sign indicates there are no safe areas immediately adjacent to the lanes for stopping, so drivers should plan accordingly. Question 7. How should you approach an intersection marked with a crossroad sign, especially when visibility is limited? A. Speed up to cross the intersection quickly. B. Proceed without slowing down, as cross traffic will stop. C. Slow down, look both ways, and proceed with caution. Answer. C. Slow down, look both ways, and proceed with caution. A crossroad sign warns of an upcoming intersection, and limited visibility requires extra caution to ensure crossing safely. Question 8. When you see a trolley station sign, What precautions should you take regarding right-of-way and pedestrian traffic? A. Increase speed to pass the area quickly. B. Yield to trolleys and pedestrians associated with the station. C. Ignore the sign as it does not pertain to vehicle traffic. Answer. B. Yield to trolleys and pedestrians associated with the station. When near a trolley station, it's crucial to be vigilant and yield the right-of-way to both trolleys and pedestrians for everyone's safety. Question 9. At an intersection with a pedestrian crossing sign, but no signals, what steps should you take to ensure pedestrian safety? A. Wait for pedestrians to signal before crossing. B. Proceed as usual, since pedestrians must wait for cars. C. Yield to pedestrians and proceed only when they have safely crossed. Answer. C. Yield to pedestrians and proceed only when they have safely crossed. At intersections with pedestrian crossing signs, drivers should always yield to pedestrians and ensure they can cross safely before proceeding. Question 10. What is the protocol for navigating a construction zone where detours affect the usual traffic patterns? A. Follow the detour signs and reduce speed as directed. B. Maintain usual speed to minimize traffic buildup. C. Use alternative routes not indicated by detour signs to save time. Answer. A. Follow the detour signs and reduce speed as directed. In construction zones, it's important to adhere to detour signs and reduced speed limits to ensure the safety of both drivers and workers. Question 11. What considerations should be made when driving through a tunnel with low clearance warning signs? A. Ensure your vehicle fits the clearance limits before entering. B. Ignore the signs if you're driving a small vehicle. C. Speed up to reduce the time spent in the tunnel. Answer. A. Ensure your vehicle fits the clearance limits before entering. Low clearance signs indicate the maximum height allowed in the tunnel, and drivers must verify their vehicle's height to avoid collisions. Question 12. What measures should be taken when driving near a school zone with active children present? A. Increase speed to clear the area quickly. B. Honk to alert children of your presence. C. Reduce speed and be prepared to stop for children crossing. Answer. C. Reduce speed and be prepared to stop for children crossing. In school zones, drivers must be extra cautious, reduce speed, and be ready to stop for children, ensuring their safety. Question 13. How do you approach a yield sign at a busy roundabout with multiple lanes? A. Enter the roundabout immediately to claim right-of-way. B. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout and merge safely. C. Stop completely before entering the roundabout. Answer. B. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout and merge safely. At a roundabout, drivers approaching a yield sign must yield to vehicles already circulating within the roundabout and merge when it is safe to do so. Question 14. What is the best practice for driving through a foggy area with low visibility signs? A. Use high beams for better visibility. B. Drive at the posted speed limit regardless of visibility. C. Use low beams and reduce speed to improve visibility and reaction time. Answer. C. Use low beams and reduce speed to improve visibility and reaction time. In foggy conditions, high beams can reflect off the fog and impair visibility, so using low beams and slowing down is safer. Question 15. How should you respond to an emergency vehicle approaching when in a tunnel with limited space? A. Continue at the same speed and allow the emergency vehicle to navigate around you. B. Pull over as much as possible and stop if necessary to give the emergency vehicle a clear path. C. Increase speed to exit the tunnel more quickly. Answer. B. Pull over as much as possible and stop if necessary to give the emergency vehicle a clear path. Even in a tunnel with limited space, it's important to do what you can to allow emergency vehicles to pass safely. Question 16. What are the key considerations when approaching a bridge with a weight limit sign? A. The weight limit does not apply to passenger vehicles. B. Verify that the total weight of your vehicle does not exceed the posted limit. C. Accelerate to cross the bridge quickly and reduce the impact of your vehicle's weight. Answer: B. Verify that the total weight of your vehicle does not exceed the posted limit. Weight limit signs on bridges are there to prevent structural damage and ensure safety, and they apply to all vehicles, including passenger vehicles if they exceed the limit. Question 17. How do you safely navigate a parking lot with pedestrian traffic and no clear markings? A. Drive aggressively to find a parking spot quickly. B. Yield to pedestrians and drive slowly to ensure safety. C. Ignore pedestrians as vehicles have the right of way. Answer: B. Yield to pedestrians and drive slowly to ensure safety. In parking lots, especially those without clear markings, it's important to be cautious, yield to pedestrians, and drive at a slow speed to prevent accidents. Question 18. What strategies can you employ to safely navigate through a heavily shaded area affecting visibility? A. Turn on your headlights to increase visibility. B. Speed up to reduce the time spent in the shaded area. C. Keep your sunglasses on to reduce glare. Answer: A. Turn on your headlights to increase visibility. In heavily shaded areas, turning on your headlights can help other drivers see more clearly and improve your own visibility. Question 19. How should you interpret and react to a two-way left turn sign on a high-speed roadway differently than on a city street? A. The sign has the same meaning in both locations. Prepare for turns by using the center lane. B. On a high-speed roadway, ignore the sign as left turns are generally not permitted. C. On a high-speed roadway, use the sign as a cue to increase speed before turning. Answer: A. The sign has the same meaning in both locations. Prepare for turns by using the center lane. Whether on a high-speed roadway or a city street, a two-way left turn sign indicates a lane designated for left turns by traffic from both directions, and drivers should use it as intended while observing appropriate caution for the road type. Question 20. What increased risks are associated with passing a vehicle that has a slow-moving vehicle sign during dusk or dawn hours? A. There are no increased risks during these times. B. Reduced visibility may make it harder to see oncoming traffic. C. The slow-moving vehicle is likely to speed up suddenly. Answer: B. Reduced visibility may make it harder to see oncoming traffic. During dusk or dawn, visibility is reduced, making it more challenging to safely pass a slow-moving vehicle due to the difficulty in seeing oncoming traffic and accurately judging distances. Question 21. How should a driver navigate a busy intersection with a divided highway sign, particularly when making left-hand turns? A. Quickly turn left before oncoming traffic approaches. B. Use the nearest lane to the median for the turn, yielding to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. C. Turn right and then make a U-turn at the next available intersection. Answer: B. Use the nearest lane to the median for the turn, yielding to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. When navigating a busy intersection with a divided highway sign, it's important to use designated lanes for turning, yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians, and follow traffic signs and signals to make a safe left-hand turn. Question 22. What is the best practice for adjusting your travel plans upon noticing a ramp close schedule ahead of time? A. Ignore the schedule and proceed with the original plan. B. Plan an alternate route in advance to avoid the closed ramp. C. Wait at the ramp until it reopens. Answer: B. Plan an alternate route in advance to avoid the closed ramp. Noticing a ramp close schedule ahead of time allows you to adjust your travel plans by planning an alternate route, thereby avoiding delays and ensuring a smoother journey. Question 23. When driving through an area with fluctuating speed limit signs due to school zones, how should you adjust your speed? A. Maintain a constant speed as school zones do not apply all day. B. Speed up between school zones to make up for lost time. C. Adjust your speed according to the posted limits, especially during school hours. Answer. C. Adjust your speed according to the posted limits, especially during school hours. School zones have fluctuating speed limit signs to ensure the safety of children. It's crucial to adjust your speed as required by these signs, particularly during the hours when children are arriving at or leaving school. Question 24. On encountering a no-shoulder sign on a highway, what should be your strategy for dealing with emergencies or breakdowns? A. Continue driving until you find a shoulder. B. Stop in the nearest lane and wait for help. C. Use exit ramps or designated emergency areas for stopping, if possible. Answer. C. Use exit ramps or designated emergency areas for stopping, if possible. When there's a no-shoulder sign, it indicates that stopping on the side of the highway could be dangerous. If an emergency or breakdown occurs, aim to use exit ramps or designated emergency areas to pull over safely. Question 25. Approaching a crossroad sign on a high-speed country road, what should you do to prepare for potential cross-traffic? A. Accelerate to clear the crossroad quickly. B. Ignore the sign as cross-traffic has the obligation to stop. C. Reduce speed and look both ways before crossing. Answer. C. Reduce speed and look both ways before crossing. A crossroad sign on a high-speed country road indicates potential cross-traffic. Reducing speed and looking both ways ensures you can react safely to any oncoming vehicles or obstacles. Question 26. Seeing a trolley station sign in an urban area, how should you adjust your driving to ensure the safety of passengers boarding or alighting? A. Drive faster to pass the area before passengers cross. B. Honk to alert passengers of your presence. C. Reduce speed and yield to passengers crossing to and from the trolley station. Answer. C. Reduce speed and yield to passengers crossing to and from the trolley station. In urban areas with trolley station signs, it's crucial to drive cautiously, reduce speed, and yield to passengers to ensure their safety as they board or alight from trolleys. Question 27. At a marked pedestrian crossing without a traffic control device, what priority rules should you follow? A. Pedestrians have the right of way, so yield to them. B. Vehicles have the right of way, so pedestrians should wait. C. Pedestrians and vehicles should negotiate the right of way. Answer. A. Pedestrians have the right of way, so yield to them. At any marked pedestrian crossing, without traffic control devices, drivers are required to yield to pedestrians crossing or waiting to cross the road. Question 28. What considerations should be taken when planning to make a left turn where a two-way left turn lane is heavily trafficked? A. Use an alternate route to avoid the left turn. B. Force your way into the lane aggressively. C. Wait for a safe gap in traffic before merging into the two-way left turn lane and completing your turn. Answer. C. Wait for a safe gap in traffic before merging into the two-way left turn lane and completing your turn. When the two-way left turn lane is heavily trafficked, patience and caution are key. Wait for a safe opportunity to merge and turn. Question 29. How can you safely pass a slow-moving vehicle on a highway where overtaking is generally restricted? A. Pass quickly on the right side. B. Wait until a designated passing zone or where overtaking is permitted. C. Follow closely until the vehicle speeds up. Answer. B. Wait until a designated passing zone or where overtaking is permitted. Safety and legality are paramount when passing a slow-moving vehicle on a highway. Wait for a clear and legal passing zone to overtake safely. Question 30. What actions should you take upon seeing an emergency vehicle-only entrance on a highway? A. Use the entrance if you are in a hurry. B. Avoid using the entrance as it is reserved for emergency vehicles. C. Use the entrance for a quick exit if no emergency vehicles are present. Answer. B. Avoid using the entrance as it is reserved for emergency vehicles. An emergency vehicle only entrance is specifically designated for the use of emergency services. Non-emergency vehicles must not use these entrances to ensure unimpeded access for emergency responders. Question 31. Upon discovering a ramp closed schedule unexpectedly, how should you communicate with other drivers about your sudden change in route? A. Use turn signals and safely merge into the appropriate lane. B. Make abrupt lane changes to find an alternate route quickly. C. Ignore signals and focus on navigating your new route. Answer. A. Use turn signals and safely merge into the appropriate lane. When you need to change your route due to an unexpected ramp closed schedule, communicating with other drivers through the use of turn signals and safe merging practices is essential for safety. Question 32. What is the correct way to respond to a wildlife crossing sign in rural areas? A. Speed up to minimize the time spent in the crossing area. B. Maintain your speed as animals are accustomed to vehicles. C. Slow down and be alert for possible animal crossings. Answer. C. Slow down and be alert for possible animal crossings. A wildlife crossing sign indicates areas where wild animals frequently cross. Reducing speed and remaining vigilant can prevent accidents and ensure the safety of both animals and drivers. Question 33. How should you navigate around a roadwork ahead sign with partial lane closures? A. Maintain your speed and keep your lane. B. Prepare to merge into the open lane and reduce speed as you approach the work zone. C. Use the closed lane as long as possible to bypass traffic. Answer. B. Prepare to merge into the open lane and reduce speed as you approach the work zone. When approaching a roadwork ahead sign indicating partial lane closures, it's important to safely merge into the open lane and reduce speed to navigate the area safely and respect the safety of road workers. Question 34. What is the best practice when driving past a school bus stopping sign during school hours? A. Continue at your current speed, as children should wait for vehicles to pass. B. Stop regardless of which direction you are driving from. C. Slow down and prepare to stop if the bus is present and displaying flashing lights or a stop sign. Answer. C. Slow down and prepare to stop if the bus is present and displaying flashing lights or a stop sign. The presence of a school bus stopping sign during school hours indicates that buses may be stopping to pick up or drop off children. Drivers should be prepared to stop for buses displaying flashing lights or stop signs, ensuring the safety of children. Question 35. How should you adjust your speed in response to a sharp curve ahead sign? A. Maintain your speed as the sign is only a suggestion. B. Increase your speed to navigate the curve more quickly. C. Reduce your speed before entering the curve to maintain control of your vehicle. Answer. C. Reduce your speed before entering the curve to maintain control of your vehicle. A sharp curve ahead sign warns drivers of an upcoming sharp curve, and reducing speed is necessary to safely navigate the curve and maintain control of the vehicle. Question 36. What should you do upon encountering a blind driveway sign on a residential street? A. Speed up to minimize the time spent near the driveway. B. Honk continuously to alert residents of your presence. C. Slow down and be prepared to stop for vehicles entering or exiting the driveway. Answer. C. Slow down and be prepared to stop for vehicles entering or exiting the driveway. A blind driveway sign indicates that visibility may be restricted for vehicles entering or exiting the driveway. Slowing down and being prepared to stop can prevent collisions. Question 37. Dealing with a two-way left turn lane on a busy boulevard. What strategies can minimize traffic disruption when turning? A. Wait in the travel lane until the two-way left turn lane is clear. B. Signal early and merge into the two-way left turn lane when safe, keeping the flow of traffic smooth. C. Make a right turn instead and find an alternate route. Answer. B. Signal early and merge into the two-way left turn lane when safe, keeping the flow of traffic smooth. Utilizing the two-way left turn lane correctly by signaling early and merging safely can minimize traffic disruption and facilitate smoother turns for all drivers. Question 38. What is the safest method to overtake a slow-moving vehicle on a scenic byway with limited passing opportunities? A. Overtake on the right shoulder. B. Wait for a designated passing zone with clear visibility before attempting to overtake. C. Follow closely until the vehicle moves aside. Answer. B. Wait for a designated passing zone with clear visibility before attempting to overtake. On scenic byways with limited passing opportunities, safety is paramount. Waiting for a designated passing zone ensures that overtaking is done safely, with clear visibility of oncoming traffic. Question 39. How do you ensure safety when a divided highway begins and the road layout changes significantly? A. Ignore the signs as they do not significantly affect driving conditions. B. Maintain your lane and adjust to the new traffic patterns following signs and signals. C. Increase your speed to merge into traffic more easily. Answer. B. Maintain your lane and adjust to the new traffic patterns, following signs and signals. When a divided highway begins, the road layout can change significantly. It's important to maintain your lane, adjust to the new traffic patterns, and follow all road signs and signals to ensure safety. Question 40. Planning for a ramp close schedule that affects your daily commute, what steps can you take to minimize disruption to your schedule? A. Leave earlier or later to avoid peak traffic times affected by the closure. B. Use the closed ramp anyway, assuming it might be open. C. Stick to your usual schedule and route, accepting any delays. Answer. A. Leave earlier or later to avoid peak traffic times affected by the closure. When a ramp close schedule impacts your daily commute, adjusting your departure time can help minimize disruption to your schedule by avoiding peak traffic times. When the closure might cause significant delays. Question 41. When encountering multiple speed limit signs over a short distance, how should you determine the correct speed to maintain? A. Choose the speed limit that suits your preference. B. Follow the most recently passed speed limit sign. C. Average the speed limits posted and drive at that speed. Answer. B. Follow the most recently passed speed limit sign. When multiple speed limit signs are encountered over a short distance, the correct action is to adhere to the limit shown on the most recently passed sign, as it reflects the current speed restriction for that section of the road. Question 42. In a situation where the no-shoulder area extends for several miles, what is the best practice for handling potential vehicle issues? A. Continue driving until a shoulder appears. B. Pull over immediately in the travel lane and turn on hazard lights. C. Drive to the nearest exit or wider area before stopping, if possible. Answer. C. Drive to the nearest exit or wider area before stopping, if possible. In areas with a no-shoulder designation, it's safest to continue driving until you can find an exit, a wider area off the road, or a designated emergency stopping area to address vehicle issues safely. Question 43. Approaching a complex crossroad sign in an unfamiliar area, what steps can you take to ensure you navigate the intersection safely? A. Speed up to reduce the time spent at the intersection. B. Rely solely on GPS navigation for instructions. C. Reduce speed, observe all traffic signs and signals, and proceed with caution. Answer. C. Reduce speed, observe all traffic signs and signals, and proceed with caution. When approaching a complex crossroad in an unfamiliar area, it's crucial to slow down and carefully observe all traffic controls to navigate the intersection safely. Question 44. What precautions are necessary when driving through a residential area marked with a trolley station sign? A. Ignore the sign as it primarily concerns trolley passengers. B. Increase speed to minimize interference with trolley operations. C. Drive cautiously, watch for pedestrians, and prepare to stop for trolleys. Answer: C. Drive cautiously, watch for pedestrians, and prepare to stop for trolleys. In residential areas with trolley station signs, drivers should be especially vigilant, prepared to yield to pedestrians, and stop for trolleys entering or exiting the station. Question 45. Upon approaching a pedestrian crossing in a high-traffic area without clear markings, how should you proceed? A. Continue at the same speed and expect pedestrians to yield. B. Slow down and yield to any pedestrians in or about to enter the crossing. C. Honk to alert pedestrians to your presence. Answer: B. Slow down and yield to any pedestrians in or about to enter the crossing. Even in high-traffic areas without clear pedestrian crossing markings, drivers should exercise caution and yield to pedestrians to ensure their safety. Question 46. How should you navigate a road that transitions from a two-way left turn lane into a standard single-direction lane configuration? A. Use the two-way left turn lane as long as possible before merging. B. Immediately merge into the correct lane once the transition begins. C. Stop in the two-way left turn lane to wait for a clear opportunity to merge. Answer: B. Immediately merge into the correct lane once the transition begins. When a road transitions from a two-way left turn lane to a standard lane configuration, drivers should safely and promptly merge into the appropriate lane to ensure smooth traffic flow and reduce congestion. Question 47. If a slow-moving vehicle is causing significant traffic backup on a narrow road, what legal options do you have for passing? A. Pass the vehicle using the oncoming traffic lane when it is safe and legal. B. Follow closely until the vehicle moves aside. C. Drive off-road to bypass the vehicle. Answer: A. Pass the vehicle using the oncoming traffic lane when it is safe and legal. When faced with a slow-moving vehicle on a narrow road, the legal option for passing is to use the oncoming traffic lane, but only when it is safe and legal to do so, ensuring clear visibility and no oncoming traffic. Question 48. When a divided highway ends and a two-lane road begins, what changes should you anticipate in the flow of traffic? A. Traffic speed will significantly increase. B. There will be no changes to traffic flow. C. Traffic will merge, potentially slowing down and requiring increased caution. Answer: C. Traffic will merge, potentially slowing down and requiring increased caution. As a divided highway ends and transitions to a two-lane road, drivers should anticipate the merging of traffic from multiple lanes to fewer lanes, which may slow down traffic flow and require greater caution and awareness. Question 49. How should you adjust your driving in response to a falling rock sign in mountainous areas? A. Ignore the sign, as falling rocks are rare. B. Speed up to quickly pass the area where falling rocks may occur. C. Drive cautiously, watching for falling rocks and ready to react if necessary. Answer: C. Drive cautiously, watching for falling rocks and ready to react if necessary. A falling rock sign in mountainous areas warns drivers of the potential hazard. It's important to proceed with caution, reducing speed and being prepared to react to falling rocks or debris on the road. Question 50. Faced with rapidly changing speed limit signs due to temporary conditions, how do you ensure compliance while maintaining safe traffic flow? A. Continuously adjust your speed to match the posted speed limits. B. Choose a speed that feels safe regardless of posted limits. C. Maintain a consistent speed slightly above the lowest posted limit. Answer: A. Continuously adjust your speed to match the posted speed limits. When speed limit signs change rapidly due to temporary conditions, The safest and most legal approach is to adjust your driving speed to comply with each posted limit, ensuring both safety and compliance with traffic laws. Question 51. What strategies should you employ when driving on a road that suddenly changes from having a no shoulder to a soft shoulder? A. Continue driving the same way, as the change has little impact on driving conditions. B. Drive more cautiously, recognizing that soft shoulders may not support a vehicle safely. C. Use the soft shoulder as an additional lane for passing. Answer. B. Drive more cautiously, recognizing that soft shoulders may not support a vehicle safely. When a road changes from having a no shoulder to a soft shoulder, drivers should be extra cautious. Soft shoulders may not be stable or safe for vehicles, and using them improperly could lead to accidents or vehicle damage. Question 52. Encountering a crossroad sign on a fast-moving highway, what are the best practices for preparing to cross or turn onto the intersecting road? A. Accelerate to cross or turn quickly before oncoming traffic arrives. B. Slow down, check for oncoming traffic, and proceed only when it's safe. C. Rely on other drivers to slow down and give you the right of way. Answer. B. Slow down, check for oncoming traffic, and proceed only when it's safe. When encountering a crossroad sign on a fast-moving highway, the best practice is to reduce speed, carefully check for oncoming traffic from all directions, and make a cross or turn only when you are certain it is safe to do so. Question 53. When you are near a trolley station with active loading and unloading, how do you balance the right-of-way between pedestrians, trolleys, and your vehicle? A. Pedestrians and trolleys have the right-of-way, so yield to them before proceeding. B. Assert your right-of-way as a vehicle to keep traffic flowing. C. Honk to alert pedestrians and trolleys to your presence. Answer. A. Pedestrians and trolleys have the right-of-way, so yield to them before proceeding. Near a trolley station with active loading and unloading, the safety of pedestrians and the right-of-way of trolleys take precedence. Drivers should yield to both and proceed only when it is safe and clear to do so. Question 54. At a busy pedestrian crossing without a signal, what techniques can you use to safely allow pedestrians to cross while minimizing traffic disruption? A. Stop far back from the crossing to give pedestrians space and signal other drivers to stop. B. Wave pedestrians across quickly while keeping your vehicle in motion. C. Bypass the crossing using an alternate route. Answer. A. Stop far back from the crossing to give pedestrians space and signal other drivers to stop. This technique not only ensures pedestrian safety, but also makes it clear to other drivers that they need to stop, thereby minimizing traffic disruption and enhancing safety for all. Question 55. Driving in an area with a two-way left turn lane during peak traffic hours, what precautions can help ensure a safe turn? A. Merge into the two-way left turn lane at the last moment. B. Signal early and carefully merge into the two-way left turn lane, watching for oncoming vehicles using the same lane. C. Avoid using the two-way left turn lane during peak hours. Answer. B. Signal early and carefully merge into the two-way left turn lane, watching for oncoming vehicles using the same lane. Early signaling and cautious merging are key precautions for safely using a two-way left turn lane, especially during times of heavy traffic, ensuring that both you and oncoming drivers can navigate the turn safely. Question 56. Behind a slow-moving vehicle in an area where passing is unsafe, what actions can you take to maintain safety for all road users? A. Follow closely to encourage the slow-moving vehicle to speed up. B. Maintain a safe following distance and wait for a safe passing zone. C. Flash your headlights and honk to signal the need to pass. Answer. B. Maintain a safe following distance and wait for a safe passing zone. When unable to safely pass a slow-moving vehicle, keeping a safe distance is crucial, This reduces the risk of accidents and allows time to react to any unexpected stops or turns by the slow-moving vehicle. Question 57. Adjusting to a divided highway beginning. What lane positioning and awareness measures are important for transitioning safely? A. Choose the lane that corresponds to your direction of travel and be mindful of lane separations. B. Stay in your current lane regardless of how the highway divides. C. Accelerate to quickly adapt to the new highway layout. Answer. A. Choose the lane that corresponds to your direction of travel and be mindful of lane separations. When transitioning onto a beginning divided highway, it's important to position yourself in the correct lane for your direction and be aware of how lanes may separate or merge, ensuring a safe transition. Question 58. When planning your travel around a known ramp close schedule, what resources can assist in identifying the best alternate routes? A. Local news and traffic reports, navigation apps, and transportation department websites. B. Guessing based on previous experiences. C. Following other vehicles that seem to know a detour. Answer. A. Local news and traffic reports, navigation apps, and transportation department websites. These resources can provide up-to-date information on ramp closures and suggest the best alternate routes to minimize delays and ensure a smooth journey. Question 59. Navigating through an area with fluctuating speed limit signs due to construction, how should you adjust your driving to stay safe and legal? A. Ignore temporary speed limit signs as they change too frequently. B. Consistently drive 5 miles per hour below the lowest posted speed limit for safety. C. Adjust your speed to match the posted speed limit signs, remaining alert for workers and equipment. Answer. C. Adjust your speed to match the posted speed limit signs, remaining alert for workers and equipment. In construction zones, it's essential to adhere to fluctuating speed limit signs to ensure the safety of both drivers and road workers, complying with legal speed limits and adjusting for the presence of workers and equipment. Question 60. On a route where no shoulder signs are frequent, how can you prepare for emergencies or stops that might be necessary? A. Plan stops at designated rest areas or exits where pulling over safely is possible. B. Ignore the signs and stop on the roadway if an emergency occurs. C. Keep driving until you find a shoulder, regardless of the emergency's urgency. Answer. A. Plan stops at designated rest areas or exits where pulling over safely is possible. Knowing that no shoulder signs indicate areas where stopping on the roadside is unsafe, planning ahead for emergencies by identifying safe stopping points, such as rest areas or exits, is crucial for safety. Question 61. When navigating an intersection with a crossroad sign but no traffic lights, what is the best approach to ensure safety for all directions? A. Speed up to cross the intersection quickly. B. Rely on the right-of-way rules and proceed with caution. C. Stop completely at the intersection, then proceed when safe. Answer. B. Rely on the right-of-way rules and proceed with caution. In intersections marked with a crossroad sign, but without traffic lights, drivers should follow right-of-way rules, slow down, and proceed with caution after ensuring it is safe from all directions. Question 62. What actions should a driver take when approaching a trolley station with nearby pedestrian activity and no clear crosswalks? A. Drive normally, as pedestrians should yield to vehicles. B. Speed up to clear the area quickly. C. Slow down and be prepared to stop for pedestrians. Answer. C. Slow down and be prepared to stop for pedestrians. When approaching a trolley station with active pedestrian activity, especially without clear crosswalks, drivers should reduce speed and be ready to stop to ensure pedestrian safety. Question 63. How should a driver respond to a pedestrian crossing sign on a busy highway where pedestrians are difficult to see? A. Maintain speed and assume pedestrians will wait. B. Slow down and be extra vigilant for pedestrians crossing. C. Honk the horn while passing the crossing to alert pedestrians. Answer B. Slow down and be extra vigilant for pedestrians crossing. On busy highways with pedestrian crossing signs, drivers should reduce speed and increase vigilance, as pedestrians may be harder to see, ensuring their safety. Question 64. In areas where two-way left turn lanes are common, what special considerations should be taken during rush hour? A. Avoid using the lane to keep traffic flowing. B. Use the lane aggressively to make your turn. C. Anticipate increased usage and exercise patience and caution when entering or exiting the lane. Answer C. Anticipate increased usage and exercise patience and caution when entering or exiting the lane. During rush hour in areas with two-way left turn lanes, drivers should expect higher usage, requiring extra caution and patience to safely navigate turns. Question 65. When following a slow-moving vehicle in an area where passing is not permitted, what strategies can help maintain safe following distance and patience? A. Tailgate to encourage the vehicle to speed up. B. Use high beams and honk to signal your intention to pass. C. Keep a safe distance and wait for a legal passing zone or the vehicle to pull over. Answer C. Keep a safe distance and wait for a legal passing zone or the vehicle to pull over. Maintaining a safe following distance and patience is crucial when unable to legally pass a slow-moving vehicle, ensuring safety for all road users. Question 66. As a divided highway begins, what adjustments in driving behavior should be made to adapt to the change in road conditions? A. Continue driving as usual without changing lanes. B. Be prepared for changes in traffic patterns and adjust lane positioning as necessary. C. Increase speed to match the flow of faster traffic immediately. Answer B. Be prepared for changes in traffic patterns and adjust lane positioning as necessary. When a divided highway begins, drivers should be ready to adapt to changes in traffic patterns, including possible lane additions or shifts, to navigate safely. Question 67. How should you plan your route if you know in advance about a ramp-closed schedule that affects your regular commute? A. Plan to leave earlier or later to avoid traffic congestion. B. Stick to your usual route and schedule, regardless of potential delays. C. Take the closed ramp anyway, hoping it might be open. Answer A. Plan to leave earlier or later to avoid traffic congestion. Knowing about a ramp-closed schedule in advance allows for planning alternative routes or adjusting travel times to minimize delays and avoid congestion. Question 68. What is the correct response when driving through a sequence of rapidly changing speed limit signs, such as in a construction zone? A. Continuously adjust your speed to match each new posted limit. B. Choose a speed that you feel is safe and stick with it. C. Ignore the signs if they change too frequently. Answer A. Continuously adjust your speed to match each new posted limit. In areas with rapidly changing speed limit signs, especially in construction zones, it's crucial to adjust speed accordingly to ensure safety and compliance with the law. Question 69. Driving on a stretch of road marked with no shoulder signs, what precautions should you take in case of mechanical failure or emergency? A. Continue driving until you reach a service station. B. Pull over immediately in the travel lane and turn on hazard lights. C. Aim to reach an exit or designated emergency area before stopping. Answer C. Aim to reach an exit or designated emergency area before stopping. On roads with no shoulder signs, it's safest to continue to an area where stopping does not impede traffic or create a hazard, such as an exit or emergency area, in case of an emergency. Question 70. How can a driver safely navigate an intersection marked with a crossroad sign during periods of low visibility or inclement weather? A. Proceed with the right-of-way, assuming other drivers will stop. B. Slow down, use headlights, and proceed with caution, yielding as necessary. C. Speed up to spend less time in the intersection. Answer: B. Slow down, use headlights, and proceed with caution, yielding as necessary. In conditions of low visibility or inclement weather, extra caution is necessary at intersections, especially those marked with a crossroad sign, to ensure safety. Question 71. What measures should you take when driving through an area indicated by a trolley station sign, especially when trolleys and vehicles share the road? A. Yield to trolleys. Watch for pedestrians and follow specific roadway markings and signs. B. Maintain your lane and speed, as trolleys will yield to vehicular traffic. C. Ignore the sign if you are not familiar with trolley operations. Answer: A. Yield to trolleys, watch for pedestrians, and follow specific roadway markings and signs. In areas where trolleys and vehicles share the road, it's important to yield to trolleys, be vigilant for pedestrians, and adhere to roadway markings and signs designed to facilitate safe coexistence. Question 72. Upon approaching a pedestrian crossing in an area with high pedestrian traffic, such as near a school or park, what additional vigilance is required? A. Drive at the posted speed limit, as pedestrians will wait. B. Be especially watchful for children and slow down, even below the posted speed limit if necessary. C. Use your horn to alert pedestrians to your presence. Answer: B. Be especially watchful for children and slow down, even below the posted speed limit if necessary. In areas with high pedestrian traffic, particularly near schools or parks, drivers should exercise increased vigilance and be prepared to slow down to ensure the safety of pedestrians, especially children. Question 73. How does the presence of a bike lane sign affect your driving behavior when turning at an intersection? A. Ignore the bike lane, as it does not affect vehicle lanes. B. Check for cyclists before turning and yield to them if present. C. Speed up to turn before cyclists enter the intersection. Answer: B. Check for cyclists before turning and yield to them if present. The presence of a bike lane sign requires drivers to be aware of potential cyclists, especially when making turns at intersections, ensuring the safety of all road users by checking for and yielding to cyclists. Question 74. How should your driving strategy change when approaching a flooding warning sign during heavy rain? A. Continue at normal speed, as most vehicles can handle minor flooding. B. Avoid the area if possible, or proceed with extreme caution if no alternative route exists. C. Accelerate to create a bow wave and prevent water from entering your vehicle. Answer: B. Avoid the area if possible, or proceed with extreme caution if no alternative route exists. When approaching an area with a flooding warning sign, especially during heavy rain, it's safest to avoid the area entirely or to proceed with extreme caution, as water levels may be unpredictable and dangerous. Question 75. When a divided highway is ending and the road is merging into a single lane, how should you adjust your speed and positioning? A. Maintain speed and use your position to merge ahead of others. B. Slow down, check for merging traffic, and adjust your position safely. C. Stay in your lane until it ends and then merge without adjusting speed. Answer: B. Slow down, check for merging traffic, and adjust your position safely. As a divided highway ends and lanes merge, it's important to reduce speed, be aware of other merging vehicles, and safely adjust your position to ensure a smooth transition into the single-lane road. Question 76. Discovering a ramp closed schedule unexpectedly, what immediate actions should you take to adjust your route without causing delay or hazard? A. Turn around and search for another on-ramp. B. Use your navigation system or app to find an alternate route. C. Wait near the ramp closure for a potential opening. Answer: B. Use your navigation system or app to find an alternate route. Upon discovering an unexpected ramp close schedule, the best immediate action is to use a navigation system or app to quickly find and follow an alternative route, avoiding delays and minimizing traffic disruption. Question 77. When faced with speed limit signs that decrease suddenly, such as when entering a small town from a rural area, how should you adjust your driving? A. Gradually reduce your speed to comply with the new speed limit. B. Continue at your current speed until you see the town's speed limit sign. C. Slow down abruptly to match the new speed limit. Answer. A. Gradually reduce your speed to comply with the new speed limit. When encountering speed limit signs that decrease suddenly, the safest approach is to gradually reduce your speed in advance, ensuring compliance with the new limit and allowing for a smooth transition to slower traffic conditions. Question 78. On roads where no shoulder conditions exist, what alternative measures can you take to deal with emergencies if stopping on the roadway is unsafe? A. Continue driving until a safe stopping location, such as a rest area or exit, is reached. B. Stop in the travel lane and turn on hazard lights. C. Park in the median of the road. Answer. A. Continue driving until a safe stopping location, such as a rest area or exit, is reached. In no shoulder conditions, the safest action in an emergency is to continue driving until you can safely pull over in a designated area, minimizing risk to yourself and other road users. Question 79. At an intersection with a crossroad sign and limited sight distance, how should you proceed to cross or turn safely? A. Proceed at the posted speed limit, relying on other drivers to yield. B. Slow down or stop as necessary to observe cross traffic, proceeding only when clear. C. Accelerate quickly to cross the intersection before cross traffic appears. Answer. B. Slow down or stop as necessary to observe cross traffic, proceeding only when clear. In intersections with a crossroad sign and limited visibility, the safest approach is to reduce speed or stop if needed, ensuring that the way is clear of cross traffic before proceeding. Question 80. Near a trolley station, what specific actions should you take to ensure the safety of disembarking passengers and the smooth flow of traffic? A. Increase speed to pass the station quickly. B. Yield to disembarking passengers and trolleys, watching for signals indicating trolleys are stopping or starting. C. Ignore the station, focusing instead on vehicular traffic. Answer. B. Yield to disembarking passengers and trolleys, watching for signals indicating trolleys are stopping or starting. When driving near a trolley station, it's important to yield to passengers and be aware of trolleys' movements to ensure safety and maintain traffic flow. Question 81. What is the recommended procedure for adjusting your driving speed in response to consecutive speed limit signs, indicating a gradual reduction in speed as you enter a populated area? A. Ignore the signs until you reach the center of the populated area. B. Maintain your current speed until you see a speed limit enforcement vehicle. C. Gradually reduce your speed to match each new posted speed limit as you approach the populated area. Answer. C. Gradually reduce your speed to match each new posted speed limit as you approach the populated area. This ensures a smooth transition to the lower speed limit, enhances safety for both drivers and pedestrians, and complies with traffic laws. Question 82. How should you handle a situation where the road transitions from having a shoulder to a no-shoulder designation in an area with limited visibility? A. Continue at the same speed, as the change does not significantly impact driving conditions. B. Slow down and increase your alertness to respond quickly to any hazards or emergencies. C. Use the area with no shoulder for overtaking slower vehicles. Answer. B. Slow down and increase your alertness to respond quickly to any hazards or emergencies. When visibility is limited and the road changes to a no-shoulder designation, reducing speed and being more alert are crucial for safely navigating potential hazards. Question 83. Upon approaching a crossroad sign in a rural area with minimal traffic control, what precautions should you take to avoid collisions? A. Assume other drivers will yield the right of way. B. Slow down. Look for oncoming traffic from all directions and proceed with caution. C. Maintain your speed as rural areas typically have less traffic. Answer B. Slow down. Look for oncoming traffic from all directions and proceed with caution. In rural areas with minimal traffic control, it's important to approach crossroads cautiously, prepared to yield and avoid potential collisions. Question 84. What specific actions should you take when driving through an area marked with a trolley station sign during times of low visibility, such as dusk or dawn? A. Use your high beams to ensure trolleys and pedestrians can see you. B. Reduce your speed and use low beams to avoid blinding trolley operators and pedestrians. C. Ignore the sign as it has no impact on visibility conditions. Answer B. Reduce your speed and use low beams to avoid blinding trolley operators and pedestrians. During times of low visibility, it's especially important to drive cautiously near trolley stations to ensure the safety of all. Question 85. When approaching a pedestrian crossing sign in a busy commercial district, how should you prepare for sudden pedestrian movements? A. Increase your speed to minimize the time spent in the crossing area. B. Be prepared to stop suddenly, driving at a speed that allows you to do so safely. C. Assume pedestrians will wait for vehicles to pass before crossing. Answer B. Be prepared to stop suddenly, driving at a speed that allows you to do so safely. In busy commercial districts, drivers must be vigilant and ready to stop for pedestrians who may enter the crossing unexpectedly. Question 86. If you are in a two-way left turn lane and notice an oncoming vehicle also prepared to turn left, what technique can you use to ensure both vehicles turn safely? A. Signal the other driver to proceed first. B. Make eye contact and use hand signals if necessary to coordinate the turn. C. Proceed with your turn without yielding, as you have the right of way. Answer B. Make eye contact and use hand signals if necessary to coordinate the turn. Clear communication and coordination with the oncoming driver are key to safely executing simultaneous left turns from a two-way left turn lane. Question 87. What is the best course of action when following a slow-moving vehicle on a winding mountain road with no passing zones? A. Attempt to pass the vehicle as quickly as possible. B. Follow at a safe distance until a designated passing area appears. C. Flash your headlights to encourage the vehicle to speed up. Answer B. Follow at a safe distance until a designated passing area appears. Patience and safety are crucial when following a slow-moving vehicle on winding mountain roads, where visibility and road conditions can make passing dangerous. Question 88. How should your driving strategy change upon seeing the end of a divided highway when approaching from a high-speed section of the road? A. Continue at high speed, as the end of the divided highway does not necessitate a change. B. Prepare for potential changes in traffic patterns and reduce your speed accordingly. C. Switch lanes frequently to find the fastest route. Answer B. Prepare for potential changes in traffic patterns and reduce your speed accordingly. The end of a divided highway may lead to merging traffic and requires drivers to adjust their speed and be mindful of new traffic patterns. Question 89. Faced with a ramp-closed schedule that disrupts your usual route, how can you quickly adapt your route using in-car navigation tools or smartphone apps? A. Ignore the tools and try to remember an alternate route on your own. B. Use the navigation tools or apps to find and follow the fastest alternate route. C. Wait at the closed ramp in case it reopens sooner than scheduled. Answer B. Use the navigation tools or apps to find and follow the fastest alternate route. Modern navigation tools and apps can quickly provide alternative routes. helping drivers adapt to unexpected closures and minimize delays. Question 90. When driving in a neighborhood with fluctuating speed limit signs, what additional factors should you consider regarding local activity and safety? A. The presence of children, pets, and pedestrians, which may require driving below the posted speed limit. B. The time of day, as speed limits are only enforced during certain hours. C. The type of vehicle you are driving, as larger vehicles are exempt from some speed limits. Answer. A. The presence of children, pets, and pedestrians, which may require driving below the posted speed limit. In residential areas, drivers should be especially cautious and ready to adjust their speed based on local activity to ensure safety. Question 91. On a stretch of road marked with no shoulder signs, what should you do if you detect a problem with your vehicle and need to stop? A. Continue to the nearest exit or area where you can safely pull off the road. B. Stop immediately in the lane of travel and turn on your hazard lights. C. Pull onto the median to get out of the flow of traffic. Answer. A. Continue to the nearest exit or area where you can safely pull off the road. When faced with vehicle problems on a road with no shoulder signs, finding a safe location to stop, such as an exit or pull-off area, is essential for safety. Question 92. Encountering a crossroad sign at an intersection without clear markings, how should you determine the safest way to proceed? A. Guess the right-of-way based on the size of the intersecting roads. B. Proceed with caution, treating the intersection as if it were a four-way stop. C. Assume you have the right-of-way and proceed without stopping. Answer. B. Proceed with caution, treating the intersection as if it were a four-way stop. In the absence of clear markings or traffic controls at a crossroad, proceeding with caution and readiness to stop is the safest approach. Question 93. Near a trolley station, what precautions should you take to ensure you do not obstruct the trolley's path or endanger passengers? A. Park as close to the tracks as possible to leave room for other vehicles. B. Keep clear of the tracks and designated passenger areas, staying alert for trolleys and pedestrians. C. Ignore the station, assuming trolleys will stop for you. Answer. B. Keep clear of the tracks and designated passenger areas, staying alert for trolleys and pedestrians. When driving near a trolley station, it's crucial to avoid obstructing the trolley's path and to be mindful of the safety of disembarking passengers. Question 94. At a pedestrian crossing, without clear pedestrian signals, what method should you use to ensure you yield appropriately to pedestrians? A. Wait for pedestrians to make eye contact before stopping. B. Slow down and stop if pedestrians are waiting to cross or are already crossing. C. Speed up to encourage pedestrians to wait. Answer. B. Slow down and stop if pedestrians are waiting to cross or are already crossing. Yielding to pedestrians at crossings without signals is essential for their safety, requiring drivers to be vigilant and ready to stop. Question 95. What precautions should be taken when encountering an icy road sign during winter conditions? A. Increase your speed to reduce the time spent on icy roads. B. Use chains or snow tires if available and reduce your speed to maintain control. C. Assume modern vehicles are equipped to handle icy roads without any adjustments. Answer. B. Use chains or snow tires if available and reduce your speed to maintain control. When encountering an icy road sign, taking measures such as using appropriate tires and reducing speed can significantly improve vehicle control and safety in winter conditions.